All right, happy Sunday. We got a game out in Seattle today. And this one's a tough one to preview. I'm going to preview it. I'm going to do my best, but I got all kinds of conflicting emotions. Now, let's compare like when you meet somebody and things go great, but there's this little part that's telling you like this is not a great person. This is not the person for me. But you go with it anyway because your heart tells you, hey, this is great. I want to go with it, and you ignore that instinct. I mean, you do that with we do that with everything, right? It could be with something about a pet. It could be a friend. It could be a relationship. It could be a job. Anything, right? Where your instinct tells you one thing, and you go the other way because you just don't want to believe it. That's me today. Okay. A few weeks ago, the Jets played Miami. And I had this same feeling. Everybody was saying Jets are going to win. This is going to be their first win. And Miami was laying 7. And I, there was that part of me that was like, Jets been playing well. They're going to come out. They're going to win. And blah, 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 blah. And at the end of the day, I had to go against it. I sat right here and told you that, lay the points. Miami was going to beat a big. I predicted a 17-point loss, 30-13. I got 20-3, so I got the 17 right. Now, I'm not trying to brag. I'm just trying to lay the groundwork for what I'm about to say because you're going to think I'm crazy, and it's understandable. Okay. The Jets have a way of showing up when you least expect them to. All right. The Jets will get killed by a team you think they're going to hang with. They will lose a game you can't possibly think they're going to win, and then they will come and either hang tight and scare the crap out of you or beat a team that they have no business being on the field with. I think that's one of those games today. Now, I can't sit here and call the win. I just can't do it. Not with a team as good as Seattle, not in Seattle, not with Seattle coming off a loss last week against the Giants at home, not with Jamal Adams in there looking to shred the Jets apart and a couple of other ex-Jets. I can't call the win. I can't. I want to. I want to because that part in my heart is like, oh, the Jets are going to get killed. They're going to get killed. They should get killed. Everything's set up for them to get killed. But then there's my head that's in the back saying, dude, you've seen this 100 times. The Jets show up for these games. Sometimes they win them, and it's perfect timing with the Jets to screw up their draft pick, all of that stuff. So there is that logical part of me that tells me the Jets show up today, maybe even win. I can't call that. I can't do it. I cannot sit here and say the Jets will win today. It's just too impossible to believe. But I will reference back this part of the video. If they do win or they do hang close and give us a scare, go to overtime, something like that, I will reference this part and say, see, I knew I was right. I just couldn't pull the trigger. I didn't have the balls. At the end of the day, I think the Jets are going to lose this game by a couple of touchdowns. Now, I know that contradicts everything I just said, but I think the Jets will hang tough. They will scare us. They will be close late in the game. And then I think they lose something like 38-24. Something goes wrong. It's just that kind of year where the Jets are not even being the same old Jets in positive ways. So I can't sit here and actually call a win, but I would not be surprised. Now, I know I've said that like 4 times. And I guess I'm trying to convince myself not to do it. 38-24 Seattle. I think Jamal Adams has a pretty big game. I think the Jets offense shows up. I think in the Jets' best case, they can get close to 30. Seattle does not have a great secondary. I think Seattle gets into the 30s. And if everything goes wrong and I'm right about the Jets hanging in there, then the Jets win a 30-27, 27-24, 34-31 kind of game. I know it's crazy. I know it's almost impossible to believe, but I can't sit here and actually be that bold and say they win, but I think the Jets hang very close in this game. I think they surprise us all. They hang in there, and then Seattle wins 38-24 at the end. Hopefully, I'm wrong. I mean, I'm solidly on the let's make sure we get Trevor Lawrence thing. I think Jacksonville's playing at 1. So if Jacksonville wins at 1 somehow against who the hell are they playing? I forget who they're playing. They're playing a good team. Jacksonville's not going to win. Then maybe we can root for the win and whatever. If Jacksonville wins, I will root for that win. But hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully the Jets don't hang tough. God forbid they win, unless Jacksonville loses. But there's that whole thing I have going where let's let the Jets lose, and I really don't want to sweat this out. I don't want to be sitting there rooting against the Jets in the fourth quarter. So let's have a great first quarter, maybe even a great first half. Let it fall apart in the third, so I don't have to sit there and be happy like I was last week when the Seattle pulls out a last-second victory. All right, enough of this. You have a great day. Enjoy the game. I'll catch up with you all tonight. Be good.